Hello and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm here to do the monthly reading for the month of February 2019 for the sign of Aries. If you can see, let me see here. Yes, we're going to do a shuffle. It's a 5-card spread. First card, overall energy. Second card is your wealth and finances. Third card is your hearth, your home, your love, relationships. Fourth card are your challenges for the month of February. And your fifth card is your message from Spirit. This reading and all readings at Fundy Fortunes are for all signs in your regards to your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, your moon sign, your sun sign. There we go. Got it out. These are general readings which may or may not resonate with everybody. All right, I'm going to cut the deck, consult with Lilith, my pendulum, if these are indeed the cards meant for your spread. Lilith are the top 5 cards as this deck stands, the cards that are meant for the free public general reading for the sign of Aries for February 2019 are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for their spread. Absolutely. I'm not even going to waste any more time. Thank you. That was a lovely swing. Okay, I'm going to pull this down so you guys can see their spread going on. First card, your overall energy there, Aries, High Priestess and Intuition. Second card, your wealth and finances. We're looking at judgment and some self-reflection. Third card, your hearth, your home, your relationships and love. We're looking at the 3 of Pentacles and recognition. Card number 4, your challenges, should there be any, and we're looking at the Hanged Man in limbo. And your next card, your last card, your message from Spirit is the 4 of Wands and reward. Doesn't look like a half bad reading at all, Aries. All right. There we go. Very first card, hey. The High Priestess. Intuition guiding you. Tapping into it through the month of February. Depending on it, believing it. It being your sanctity. Your go-to. This sort of a thing. I didn't turn my baby lights on, did I? There we go. All was right with the world. Any decisions you make now, any movements you make, any changes you make sure they're right for you. Really make sure, because we're looking here at the infinity symbol, which means forever and ever, no ending. A lot of big decisions and changes, that anything in that way that you implement during the month of February is going to have a real long reach into the future. Big commitments, such as starting your own business, getting a mortgage on a home. These are all really, really long-term things that we're looking at here. For some of you, because it is the High Priestess, your spirituality is about to open even further, climb even higher, go even deeper. Some of you may be taking educational courses along those lines of spirituality, the esoteric, and whatnot. Some of you are going to be needing some alone time to gather your wits about you, to get in touch with the inner you, looking for that growth and that special connection. But your intuition is first and foremost. It's going to carry you through the month. Can you lean on it a bit? Absolutely. It's that sure of a wonderful thing, is leaning on the certainty of your inner power and letting that guide you. You can trust it, have faith in it. Of course, use your logic as well, comes into play, so you don't make any long-term mistakes. This is about long-term stuff all happening through here. But needing to connect to your inner self, which will require a certain time away for you, alone. And there could be a secret around you, not maybe necessarily directly about you, but a secret around you that you will be made privy to. It's been a secret for a while. Something has been a secret. Somebody's going to take you into their confidence, and then they're going to make you swear to not let the cat out of the bag. Somebody could be caught red-handed, and that's what the secret is. Somebody knows something about someone else that could cause problems. On the other hand, and the other end of that is something wonderful about to happen. It's a surprise in store for somebody, and you've just been let in on it. Your advice is to keep any secrets that come your way completely to yourself. Push those things, anything of distraction like that, don't let it distract. Push it off to the side, because you're needing to focus on your own dreams right now. You're in learning mode. You're looking for some of you, looking for just the right teacher, the right course, the right place, to further your own self, to learn wisdom, to gain wisdom. You need to pay attention right now, because you're reaching for that. You need to pay attention to any dreams or visions that you may have coming across to you as well. Sometimes that's how the universe reaches out and communicates back, and can't make things clear enough. As they say, clear as mud, clear as mud. Go by your intuition. Some people would say, well, that's kind of flying by the seat of your pants. Oh, well, so do it. So be it. Who cares? Go by your intuition. It's going to be your best guide. Never doubt your gut feelings. Never, never, never. I'm a firm believer of that. It'll never lead you astray. Even if things don't work out as you intend it right away, it's nothing to be said about what could happen tomorrow or the day after that. Let your intuition guide you through the month. Your second card in your wealth and finances, going back over your financial status, your financial books, and having a lot of self-reflection. You're about to enter a new financial phase in your life. So you're going back over the past to see, are there any mistakes that were made? What could I do to improve? Is there room for improvement? Making an investment as well. For some of you, financial investments we're looking at here, not emotional ones, financial. Some of you, somebody, not some of you, somebody is contemplating very seriously about returning to a place that you once frequented, you were once part of. This could be returning to an old place of work where you used to work. Investing in a relationship that's been revived. Somebody from the past coming back. And when you get together, you float back to being young again, and memories, feeling like a better time, a better era back in the day, a safer era to live in. Innocence seemed to rule back then. This is somebody coming into somebody else's life right out of the past, and it's taking you down memory lane, which is a beautiful thing. Not sure beyond that. I'm not getting anything beyond that. Why this person has come back. But some of you are going back over your financial world and seeing, okay, I'm going to make a change of some kind. Like I say, it could be financial investments. And you want to make sure you go down the right path, the right road, do the right things, learn from past mistakes, You're reviving that. You're going over everything with a fine-tooth comb because, as I said at the beginning, any decisions and changes you make now reach very, very far and long into your future. This card's also about giving second chances to situations, to jobs, to people. But it finds you reevaluating some things. Also, again, a strong connection to spirit guides, to loved ones that have gone past. Some of you may feel you're not walking alone, and if you feel that, then it is to be that way. You are not walking alone. You either have your angels, your guides, or loved ones that have passed on before you that have never left you. We are all omni. We all become part of one, whether we're here or over there. Where there's nothing can break the connection between you and your loved ones. Not ever. If anything, in the spirit world, they are closer to you than they ever were in the physical world, if that makes any sense. They become a part of who you are, the essence of you. You can't do that physically. So when someone passes on, the gift in the death is that they are now closer to you than you have ever been. Keywords are memories and spirituality. Second chances. Doing a review. Self-judgment going on. Seeing what your part is in all of this. How much do you put in? How far do you go? Contemplation. Making sure you make the right move, because you do know for some of you this is long term. Very careful. Three of Pentacles and recognition. In your hearth, your home, your family. Somebody seeing your value, your worth to start right off with within the family structure, in your intimate life, your immediate life. Some of you asking yourselves, Aries, do I even measure up? Do I measure up to their expectations? Hell, do I measure up to my own expectations? Hoping for recognition. Some of you actually receiving recognition, as in a good job. What you did was a wonderful thing. You're a hero. People seeing the value of you. And you are valued and appreciated for the most of you. This is also a 3. 3s in tarot represent a lot of high activity, a lot of things going on all at once, being very busy, very sociable. Family, those closest to you for the month of February, with everything else going on, they're going to dominate. Family and relationships are going to dominate for you. They're going to be forefront and center. Yes, you'll deal with everything else. Of course you will. But you're going to say February was all about my relationships, my family, my friends, my social life. And it's a busy time for you. This card brings about high activity. It also brings about stability, knowing where you stand in others' lives and where they stand in yours as well. Brings you a sense of stability. No second guessing anybody. You know what everybody's thinking and where they stand and what they represent. Money is coming to the forefront as well. Maybe making an investment into property. There's your long-term commitment, making an investment into property. Finding balance and finding order to finish everything off, put the cherry on top of all the good stuff. Knowing that there's foundations built for you. Knowing that there is room always for growth in your life. Growth within the family unit. Growth within the love and the trust. And most of all, for some of you, growth for expansion in your life. To expand your life and to grow. This is a very fertile card today. Very fertile for you guys. Number 4, your challenges. And there is a few. The Hangman. For those of you wanting to make investments, we're looking at financial investments here and waiting on word for the okay. For those of you applying and looking for jobs, you're waiting for feedback on the interview, if there is an interview. There's a lot of that going on. But here's the thing. All these little things like that, you can't move on your own. You're stuck in limbo. You're waiting for support to come forward. You're waiting for somebody to return the attention that you gave them. You're waiting on hearing about, like I said, a bank loan to invest into property. But you can't move on the property. You can't do anything until it's in your name. So there's a lot of waiting. A lot of people waiting for decisions to come down, and you're in somebody's band camp. It's not yours, and you're powerless to make anything move. Do you feel like you're at the mercy of fate as you sit back and you wait for answers to come down and decisions to be made on your behalf? Get comfortable, as is this guy right here, okay? His body language is very relaxed. He's gotten comfortable. You need to do the same while you're waiting, and somehow make use of this downtime. If you can't move forward, make use of the downtime. The challenges of being patient, trying to not become frustrated. Almost sounds like the Cancer reading. What a long, slow month. It's some of the situations in your life, Aries, is a waiting thing. You will wait, and there's nothing in the world you can do to make it go any faster. And you can't bug people or try to alter situations to make them unfold faster for you. You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare interfere. You have to zip it and sit on your hands and wait patiently. Don't take any shortcuts as well. Don't sell yourself short. Don't compromise for the things that are important in February for you, Aries. Some things are important. You cannot compromise. You can't sway. It is what it is. You've got to forge ahead. There are no instant fixes in this life. When instant fixes, if you think you're going to cave and give into something, they only fix things for an instant. And before you know it, you're back where you started from. There's the thing with instant fixes. And you're no further ahead. You hold out for the bigger picture. I think that's about it for this card. Use your time waiting wisely is the advice. Don't take shortcuts. That's a big part of the card. I'm going to end that right there. That's enough in itself. The last card, your message from Spirit, the Four of Wands. We're looking at reward here. The fours are not my favorite number in the last 2 months. Not at all. Fours scare me now. This is a personal thing. It's got nothing to do with you guys. I got barraged one day in December by fours. I looked at my weather station, and there was like 12 fours scattered, temperature, humidity, and so on, and they were all fours, and I went, wow, is that ever weird? And then they started popping. Before the day was out, I had something like 27 or 29 fours. I started counting them. And before the night was out, I ended up in the hospital, the emergency room, and had not one really fast emergency surgery, but 2 of them back to back. They said, oops, on the first one. Oh, that's not what we thought it was. Sorry. I'll just stitch it back up. Let's try this again. The second time was a charm. But I connected that right away. It's just the universe telling me you're going to stop and take a break whether you want to or not, and we're going to make it so. So they did. But fours overall, other than the Four of Cups, which can be a little bit of a bitter pill at times, a harsh dose of reality with that card. The others are about stillness. They're about calm. They're about rest. Good things. And this one is all about rewards. Okay? So, through the month of February and all the decisions and the investments and all that you are making, know that there is a reward at the end of it all. Some of you may be seeing a reward. You're seeing that the twinkle, the light, it's coming, it's getting closer. You know it's around the corner. Some of you will feel rewarded by the universe because you have found a new home, what you were looking for. Some of you will be finally completing a huge project that you've been on for months, and you're just about to the point you're sick of it and you want it done. But you give it due diligence to have it done right the first time, so you don't get called back to do what you didn't want to do in the first place the second time. One run through. Keep it at one. Some of you will be having tests of all kinds. Life tests, educational tests, job tests. It shows you passing. No matter. It's also a card, this four, about leisure. And it's about fun. And it's about a sense of freedom. So there's those of you with that huge project that's just driving you crazy. Once that's done, that's what you're going to be feeling. Ah, freedom. Now I can relax. I can enjoy myself for a little bit. So that's how some of you are going to come. It's a really great way to end things. You're going to be celebrating the joys of just being alive, the joys of life. Feeding your inner child, pampering your inner child, loving your inner child, and feeling safe in your spirit world, in your spirit guides, in your spirituality, feeling completely safe. Be carefree and refresh your mind, your body, and your soul. So says Tarot. Your advice. Your keywords are balance and love, commitment, freedom, openness, travel, and a new home for some. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your reading for February 2019. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, look down below this video window in the Show More section. Read through there. Also, if you'd like to, if you want to, welcome to join the channel, of course. Thank you very much for those that have. And also, Bay of Fundy Fortunes can be found under groups on Facebook if you're not a Facebook hater. It is a closed and private group. I'll just say it's a wonderful place to be. Very happy there. Anybody else looking for me, if you don't find me here, most times on a nice day at this time of the year, you'd find me walking on the beach down at the cove down below me here and walking along the water's edge that carry in the highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful, the bountiful Bay of Fundy. My supper's ready. There. It brings in the highest tides on the whole planet. And it is a gift and a blessing to have it right in my backyard. It's what carries me and inspires me. And there's a lot of power out there. Well, that's about it for now. Wherever you find me, though, I've always got one eye watching the tides come into the cove, watching them come in with a roar and slide out quietly with a whisper. It's a beautiful thing. Keep the peace in so you can share the love and the light out with the world. Touch somebody's life today in a positive way, in any way. You may make a difference. There's the butterfly effect. We'll leave it at that. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful month, Aries. I wish you the best of the best. Stopper's calling. Bye-bye.